In the year 1576, during a time of plague and fear, there existed a village so disturbing that even history chose to erase it. Not because it was cursed, not because it was haunted,
but because it refused to be remembered. Travelers spoke of a village that appeared only when the fog was thick. A place you could walk into, but never fully leave. Maps once showed a road. Church records once listed names. And then, without warning, every trace vanished. This is the story of the village that history erased, and the people inside it who did not know they were already dead. The road was old, too old. Its stones were worn smooth by countless footsteps, yet no traveler could remember the last person who walked it. A merchant named Matthias Kruger found it by accident while returning home before nightfall. His horse stopped suddenly, refusing to move forward. The air grew unnaturally silent. No birds, no insects. Then Matthias heard it. A bell. Faint. Distant. Against his better judgment, he lifted his lantern and stepped forward into the fog. The fog parted, revealing a village. Stone houses lined a narrow road. Wooden doors were shut tight. Windows stared back like empty eyes. No smoke rose from the chimneys. No voices echoed through the streets. Yet the village felt occupied. It was not abandoned. It was waiting. Matthias felt as if the place was watching him, not with eyes, but with memory. As Matthias walked deeper into the village, something felt wrong. His lantern cast light. The houses cast shadows, but he did not. He stopped and slowly turned. There was no shadow behind him, no reflection, only fog. A cold fear crawled into his chest. The village was not reacting to him. It was observing him. The bell led Matthias to the church at the center of the village. Inside, candles burned but did not flicker. Dust hung frozen in the air. The bell rope had been cut, yet the bell had rung. On the altar lay a thick registry book. Matthias opened it and found names, births, marriages, deaths. Then the entry stopped mid-sentence, mid-name, as if the writer had simply vanished. Footsteps echoed behind him. Matthias turned. Villagers stood in the street, men, women, and children. They were silent, motionless. Their faces were pale, their eyes unfocused. They looked alive, yet empty. A woman stepped forward and smiled. "Have you come to stay?" she asked. Her breath did not fog the cold air. The villagers led Matthias to the graveyard. Rows of gravestones stood cracked and weathered. Names were fading, some half visible, others completely gone. One grave was freshly dug, with no name. The woman spoke again. "We are waiting to be remembered," and Matthias finally understood. They were not ghosts. They were forgotten. An old man emerged from the church shadows. His voice was dry and ancient. "This village was sealed during the plague," he said. "No one was allowed to leave. No one was buried elsewhere. So we remained. The world forgot us." He leaned closer. "And those who remember us, join us." Matthias ran through fog, through trees, until he reached the road, the same broken signpost, the same stone path. The village stood behind him again, waiting. Matthias never returned. Weeks later, his journal was found, ending mid-sentence. Cartographers erased the road. Priests burned the records. And even today, when fog rolls across empty fields, some say they hear a bell ringing, calling, waiting to be remembered. Because the village still exists, just not on any map.